And today we are joined with my good friend, Timely Behavior. Timely Behavior, how are you, my friend? Hello?
Hi, sorry, just having some trouble with the internet.
Hey, that's okay. Don't worry about that. I'm just having some trouble with my life. No, it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry. It's okay. It's Timely Behavior is one of the regulars on the ArchieLuxury live stream. Guys, click on the link. It's either in that corner or that. I can't remember which corner, but it's one of the corners. Click on the question mark and you can subscribe to the ArchieLuxury live stream channels. Timely, do we have you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, that's cool.
Cool.
Timely, I was just going to interview you and just ask you a few questions about being a watch collector. You're in Sydney, Australia's largest for population city.
Yep.
You're mid-30s.
Yep, mid-30s.
You've been collecting watches. When was your first decent real watch?
What? Call it 10 years ago.
Okay.
I got the Aqua Racer from the missus, but then I wasn't
Yes.
really heavily into collecting until about 2, maybe 3 years ago.
Tell me this. I want to talk to you now. As a Rolex lover, you've always said to me you do love your Rolex.
Yep.
Tell me this. I'm going to go to a few websites. We'll have a bit of a sticky round. This is for the Australian scene.
Yeah, sure.
What is your opinion there? What's the go? It is so hard to find any decent stock. What's the problem, Timely?
They're few and far between, right? And then, so in an AD, I'll have them.
Yep.
They'll have them over retail. Obviously,
Yep.
Sorry, I've got one of the kids in the
hey,
background
that's cool.
here.
We love the kids.
Yeah.
That's no worries at all there. Let's have a sticky beak here. Here we go. Vintage Watch Co. This is a pre-owned dealer in Sydney and Brisbane. What do we got here? We come to the first page. Da-da-da-da-da. How does the Black Bay suit you? Nah.
I've had one before. I had the in-house.
It's not a Rolex, is it?
79230. No, it wasn't a Rolex.
Okay. We got a date just 126200. Classic date just with a smooth bezel, oyster bracelet. Quite a nice, let's have a look at that. Quite a nice white dial with Romans. What do you reckon?
I like it, but I'm not into the Roman numerals.
And you know what the other problem with this watch is?
Yeah, go.
36 mil.
No, okay. So
is that too small? What do you reckon?
If I'm getting something a little bit more on the modern side, If I'm getting a vintage piece, I'm not too fussed. 36 and 34.5 in a vintage piece is fine.
Yeah, circa 2019.
Yes, I'd expect.
Okay, it's quite a lovely watch. The only problem is, I'm not criticizing Vintage Watch Co. This is the market this is Australian prices, Australian dollars. It's nearly $10,000.
Yeah, see,
a lot of money.
Almost 10 grand. You get an Air King or a Millie or something for around that.
Yeah, let's keep looking here. This is their front page here. Let's have a look. See, there's a 34 mil, 14 carat. See, that's just under $7,000. I don't know if I'd want that. Yep. Look at this, Omega. I've always said these were a bargain. Omega Seamaster GMT with the sword hands. What do you think of that?
Beautiful.
4.5 Aussie.
Yeah, it's
that's
lovely.
A decent watch.
It is.
It's a little bit dated. These were when were these? These are kind of early 2000s. Yeah, there we go, 1998.
Pre-Bond, yeah.
Yeah, it's on the box has gone ratty. Jesus, I hate that. Why the fuck does the box?
The boxes, the inside always go ratty, and if they're the red box on the outside, the red just goes all over your hands, and they're horrible.
I hate that, don't you?
I'm glad they went to the nice wood finish now. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, for
I
4.5.
Had a Bond Seamaster in black.
You had a Bond
automatic.
Let's just
Yeah.
have a look here. This is the biggest problem with Rolex. Let's have a look at the supply. Let's go to the. Holy shit! They got a nice Milgauss. Bluesy, a Z blue.
Very nice.
You know, the only problem with this one is
Yeah, it's out of my price range.
$16,000.
Yeah, that's a bit excessive.
Like, I think that's
You're
supply
looking
and
at
demand.
Submariner territory.
Now, this is a 2019, so it's a pretty shit. I thought these were a $10,000 thing, like 11, 12. No, that's gone.
Gone. That's
You know what
I
else
thought
is
as well.
happening? The Aussie peso's falling, isn't it?
Oh, okay. So as it drops, prices are going up. Yep.
Yeah, because it was mid to high 70s, wasn't it? Now it's kind of 72. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. You are very lucky to have one of these.
Holy shit! I didn't realize. Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right.
It was a good investment when you bought it.
Yeah, but I'm not selling it. Do you understand? It's only investment if I sell it and realize the gain.
Didn't say it was for you to sell, but at least you know if you ever came into hard times, you're going to be making more than you paid for it.
Look at this Wimbledon dial, just under 20,000 for a two-tone.
Yep.
Here's an older 36 mil. Oh, it's just under 10. 10's a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I had one of these.
A lot of money.
I sold it for 4.5. That's the one I tried to sell to Plastic. He wouldn't buy it. 4,500. Now nearly 10. And you know what? He doesn't have a lot of stock. Look at even a ladies. I got a ladies date just. My wife's got a date just, right?
Mm.
Look at this. It's nearly 7,500. 7,500. And that's just a stick marker one. It's actually that's a pretty nice one. It's a later one, 1998. Man, it's box papers, full set, no holes case. That's actually quite a beautiful one. 7,500. See, to make your wife happy, would you buy one of these, or is that a bit small? 26 mil. It's a ladies.
It's a lady's size.
Shit. What's another? Let's have a look at another great dealer in Australia, Luxuria.
Yep.
Let's see what he's
See
got.
what Cove's got.
I think he's closed for COVID at the moment. You guys can't really trade, can you?
No, not really.
Oh,
I don't know what his policies are.
Speak of the devil.
Watches being
Look at
sent,
this.
But...
Look at this. Speak of the devil. Shit, look at that. I thought the Z blue is 15.5. So he's that's the money now, isn't it?
That's what they're at. They've gone up quite a bit.
What year is that? Is that a box papers? That's a 15. That's older. Box and papers. Okay, so that's 15.5. What was the other one?
About the same.
Yeah, a Snoopy. Look at this.
What's the damage on that?
Just under $33,000.
Yeah, it's a rich man's game.
Look at this. Okay, say you said, okay, let's go for a two-tone sub.
Yeah.
This is the black dial, which I like the black, but it's okay. It's a little bit softer than the blue. $23,000.
Oh.
I like the Reverso. That's holy shit. Professional moon. Okay, this is the new one. Just under 10. Look at that. That's actually quite beautiful. 2021. Look at that. It's got the new clasp.
Yeah.
It's
a beautiful piece.
$10,000. What do you think? That's over retail, I think, isn't it?
It's a lot of money. Yeah.
Holy shit. They just everything is difficult. What do you think? Let's have a look at his Rolex.
I think I'm outpriced for just about everything.
Because what I was going to say to you is, for an average man in Australia, $10,000 is a lot of money. I don't know what you think.
It's a hell of a lot of money for just the average guy, and honestly, that's all I am. I'm not anything special. I'm not rich. You know, I'm not cashed up like a lot
Look
of
at
people in the
this.
hobby, but
Look at this. You say you wanted an Explorer 2, just under 15,000 for a
ooh,
black. That's not even the pol. The polars are a little bit more.
yeah,
Um, holy shit. A Pepsi, just under $32,000. Shit. See, here we go. Here's an Oyster Perpetual 39 mil
yeah,
rhodium dial.
radium
You
dial
can
one,
get
yeah.
that for about 11, just over 11. That's not. That's it's just
Yeah,
a
but if I was
plain
gonna
watch, isn't it? What do you
if I was
think?
gonna buy something for around that price, I'd end up just buying the Air King because I actually prefer the Air King. I like it.
I don't know if you can even get an Air King. Is there? Haven't seen any around the sites.
Oh, my friend's been snooping around. He's after one as well, and he's found a couple that are around the $10,000 mark.
Yep. Good. 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 I got to tell you seriously. Um, he doesn't have much in paddock there. I think that's my 5111.
Yep.
It must be. I can't believe it have to be my one because the
Well,
guy was in.
how
How
many
many
are
of
around?
those around?
Yeah,
You know. The other dealer
not
I
many at
like
all.
is Watch Gallery in Melbourne.
Yeah.
That's Shawnee.
Yep.
Let's have a look what he's got.
What about that Watches of Switzerland as
Holy
well?
shit! Oh no, there it is. There it is. So, look at this. See the Vacheron Overseas Chronograph, 33,000. That's just for a white dial.
Yep.
That's a Gen 2. That's not a Gen 3. It's a Gen 2. Holy shit. FP Jean. Sick. Oh my god. Um, this is not a poor man's hobby, is it?
No.
What
So
about a Rolex Cellini pocket watch for $3,000?
no, that's not going to cut. What am I going to do with that?
It's a
So
Rolex, steel
no,
Rolex.
but it's a pocket watch as well.
Look at this. He's got a
Times have moved on.
two-tone subby. Look at this, just under 20 grand. That's actually not a bad watch. Nice.
So
No, look,
what's the
here's
advice from the pontiff? What's the pontiff's advice for a average Joe guy like me, average punter?
I
What's
think,
the
to be
advice?
honest with you, it's very easy to get disheartened with people flexing, flexing, flexing,
Yeah.
flexing, flexing. Okay? I seriously think save for one watch, be one and done.
Yep.
Be one and done. Because I got to be honest with you, as far as I'm concerned, $20,000, that's a lot of money. After
Yeah, it's fortune.
tax.
Yeah.
After tax. After mortgage. I mean, I think $5,000 is a lot of money.
Yeah,
What do you reckon?
it is. I managed to amount $5,000 by flipping bits and pieces
How long does it take an
over
average
over a
Aussie to
year.
save $5,000?
Look, it depends on your wage, obviously, and
Yeah, no, no,
how much
of
you're
course. But
spending.
I think $5,000, that's $100 a week.
Yeah, if you're taking money out and you're chipping
A
away,
lot of
yeah,
people are
about
spending more
$100 a
than
week.
they earn.
They are, and you've got to be
And
very careful. That it's
remember,
very easy to do that.
I've been guilty of it myself.
It's very easy to do that, and
You
you're
just put
wondering
one
why.
rates notice
You know,
on the credit card. You put another
yeah,
next week's groceries on the credit card. Before you know it, you're carrying a $2,000, $3,000 balance on crap. Well, it's not crap. You don't pay the rates. They'll you've got to
yeah,
pay the bills.
yeah.
It's. Do you get disheartened? How do you feel? I think so much.
I do a little bit. It's you see a lot of things that are out of your reach, or you understand how much hard work is involved to get the money to buy these
Like,
pieces. So it
I
does
got to
make
be
you
honest
think.
with you. Looking at my sub, that never used to be like. That's a beautiful watch, right?
Yeah,
But I look at this watch now. That is like that's probably 22,000 Aussie at a dealer, at least, maybe 23.
yeah,
Like I see that as being That's like a
It is the new
grail.
model though. It's the
That's a
41.
grail. That's a grail. It's the 41, but it's a grail.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'd normally in normal life I could never hope to even. I'd be struggling to get the Milgauss at 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 100%. Yep. Agreed. They're just
And
at the
I tend
moment.
to agree with you. What's happened is what you're finding happening is where the Air King used to be a nothing watch. People say, "Oh, I don't like the Air King."
mm,
Suddenly,
it's
people are
gaining
saying, "You know what? I
it's
can
gaining
get that for
popularity because it's
well, I can get
available and
that
it's
for a
at a
bit over
cheaper
10."
price. Yeah.
Tell me this: this hobby is getting worse and worse. You've got a few tags.
Yeah.
They're becoming more respectable as time goes on. Like, I'm not trying to put them down, but what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
whereas beforehand that's, oh, no, I don't like tags, people are saying, actually, that's a nice, you know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
the cheaper brands are coming up when
They're
Rolex
elevating a
is
bit more.
just
Yeah.
impossible. Like,
Well,
it's a good, it's a Swiss watch, isn't it?
I think Rolex is pulling the entire market up, to be honest. A lot of people
I
are.
think Rolex is no longer, it's now becoming as you know, it's like a brand to
It's
really save and aspire to.
yeah. It's
Like, the
getting
silly
up there
thing
now.
is, it's almost like, do you buy a second-hand European car for the family or do you buy a Rolex for yourself?
Yeah.
$30,000 for a Pepsi?
And we're talking about what was regarded as a tool watch. Yeah. It was regarded
Well,
as a watch that it's designed for a purpose. They're bomb proof. They're gonna go
the
through some
only good thing
punishment.
is
Not
that I
anymore.
think people will have a lot more respect for them now, don't you think? As they're so
Yeah.
expensive, they will respect them a lot more. Oh, that's my good watch. Be careful. Don't. Whereas beforehand, they would just wear it.
Correct. It was a tool watch. Yeah. It
And
was you'd put on your wrist and go in the garden, work on a car,
oh,
then
you
go
wouldn't.
swim.
Would you do that
Yeah, jump
now?
in the pool with it. No way.
Would you do that now if you had a GMT or a sub?
Not a chance. Not a chance. It would be so babied. It's not funny.
Because it's so much money.
The first scratch would bring a tear to my eye. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
It
think
would.
that the
Yeah.
hobby, does it piss you off? Like I just shared with you before. You shared for me the fact that you love a good fountain pen.
Yeah.
Instead of going after watches, do you think, you know what? Forget that Rolex is too dear. That's just ridiculous. How about I go into other hobbies? Do you think it makes you go into other hobbies because it's not attainable?
Um. No, I like each hobby on their own merit. I'm not going to stop one just because of that and jump more into the other one. It's more of I have a goal and I set myself a goal. I told you my goal is more to get the reverso. So my drive now is to get that piece. Um, I set myself a goal and I achieve it. I move on. I go on to the next one. So for me,
Yeah.
I'll be getting that piece. There'll be a way to do it. I'll be able to make the money through flipping watches and through, money from work. As I've mentioned to you before, got a bit of a bonus from work. Took that away
Can
as
I
well.
ask you this?
Yep.
Okay, so just so people know, you're a middle class guy. You got a house with a mortgage.
Yeah.
You got a couple of
Yep.
kids. You got a wife. She works.
She works. She's there at the moment.
Would you ever? Let me ask you a couple questions. Would you ever consider getting a personal loan to buy a Rolex?
I have thought about if I could get one at retail, just jump on it, right? So for me, that
Yes.
would be a no-brainer. To get a personal loan to
Okay.
buy one at what they're going for, grey,
Yes.
maybe. I just don't like to have too many different avenues of debt. At the moment, I've
Would your
got the
wife
mortgage,
allow
right?
you to do that if you said to her, honey, we both need to sign, we need to co-sign
If it was
to
if it
get
was
this?
for a milestone like my 40th or something, I don't think she'd have too much of a drama with it. She's pretty cool with stuff like
Okay.
that. As long as it's within our means and we're not going to struggle because of it, she's pretty cool.
What do you reckon the maximum amount of money you would borrow for a watch?
Take it easy. Probably Yeah, probably between 10 and 15. If it's going to be a piece where I know I'm going to get a return on,
Okay.
yeah, if I'm
Oh, that's okay. Relax. Say hello. That's cool. Hello. She's lovely. Tell me
saying
this.
say hi. Yeah, okay, go on.
Tell me
Yes.
this. Sorry, it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. Don't worry. We here. We are a family orientated show on the Archie Luxury channel. Would you borrow
Thank you.
30,000?
No, not at this stage. I couldn't afford 30 grand for that.
Okay. Okay.
30 is way out of my,
Yeah.
30 will take a while to pay. 30 is a car.
Yeah, of course. It's a brand new Camry.
Yeah, let's
30's,
put it in
30's a brand new
perspective.
Camry.
For someone that's making the money that I'm making, middle class, 30 grand, that's a car. Yeah, that's something you would buy to get you through the
Yeah.
next 10 years. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I totally. I'm just asking you.
Yeah.
Because to be honest with you, I don't think a Pepsi is that fantastic. Do you?
It's not something that
It's not like a
I've always
Daytona. It's
wanted.
not like a Paddock, like an
No,
annual
it's
calendar or something. It's just a. I mean, it's a
it's a nice
beautiful
watch,
watch.
but it's not something I pine for. It's
Mm.
not, that if you're gonna borrow roughly 30 grand to buy a piece and enjoy it and
Yeah.
have something special, for me, I would probably get it like what you have in the way, like a Paddock dress watch, something I can enjoy, something I can love,
Yeah.
something then I can pass down and give to my kids later on.
Yeah.
It would be that real special piece. Precious metals, not stainless steel. Something with a beautiful movement in it, something timeless, something luxurious. To me, the GMT, it's a beautiful watch, but
It
it's
is
a
a very
stainless steel
beautiful watch.
sports.
Tell me this.
It's designed to do a job.
How do
It's not
you
designed to
feel?
be.
Okay. How do you feel when you see this Pepsi? It was a $27,000 watch 6 months ago. Now it's going 30s. Does that make you worry? Do you think, holy shit? Does that make you worry?
Yeah, it for the average punter or someone on average weight
I mean, what?
to see it's creeping so quickly.
Mm,
Yeah, out of our grasp. It's sort of like
yeah.
it's running away from us, and we're running trying to chase after it, and we're not making any ground on it. It's disappearing over the horizon. Yeah.
100%. And I didn't see
And you've
any
got
modern
people.
subs. I didn't see many steel modern subs there. There wasn't an
No,
abundance of subs. There wasn't an abundance of Explorer 2s. It's very, very limited stock there.
and to all the people as well, we see them all the time. Watch guys in forums, in communities, even on your program. We had producer Mark say it as well. The guys that are saying that the train's pulling into the station. It's going to slow down now. They're at their most expensive. It's going to start getting cheaper.
Yeah.
It's not even slowing down. Like you just said, in 6 months they've gone up astronomically in price. It's speeding up. It's not slowing down. So if you're not going to get something soon, you're probably not going to get something. It's getting to that point, yeah.
Timely. This hobby is getting ridiculous.
It is. I mean, total agreement.
It's really, and it's sad because Rolex I thought was a real achievement for middle class people to get a Rolex, isn't it? Every man
it's
wants a Rolex.
like you said, it's one of those lifetime achievement awards. Yeah, when you hit a milestone, or with work, when you get to a promotion.
What do you do when a Pepsi's $32,000?
Correct. What do you do? You're not getting
Timely,
Pepsi,
thank you for doing this interview. I'm going to wrap this baby up. Thank you so much.
No problems.
I'm just going to run
Always
the theme.
happy.
Just hang on. I'm just going to run the theme song here.